Well, hello everyone, and welcome to
Eurovision
Tea.
Tea.
We are
Did I do it
back to
right?
you guys with another. Yeah, you did it right. We are back to you guys with another Eurovision Tea episode. This time we are covering the Swedish national selection for Eurovision 2024, and that is Melodifestivalen. Obviously, we had the semifinals happen the previous weeks. We finally have the final songs. Super exciting. It's happening next week. What is going to be the host entry of Sweden for this year's Eurovision? Let's go ahead and find out. But before I do, let me tell you guys who I'm with in this video. We got Ellen Torres, Laura
Hi.
Slavindek,
Oh, hey.
Nush
Hi,
One,
Hello.
Chico Toxico,
Hi, everyone.
Vince,
Hello.
Jordan Davis, and we have a very special guest tonight with us, and that is ESC Gabe.
Hi guys,
Hey.
I'm only here to annoy Laura. That's it.
Nej, det är det inte. Fy fan.
Then we are going to have fun. This is going to be a
Listen, you
a
know
good
me,
episode.
mate. I'm going to cover your ass, okay?
But guys, general thoughts about Melodifestivalen. Strong week. How are we feeling?
It's amazing. It's so
I'm
strong.
liking it.
The stagings are on point. They like the stage itself is small, but it looks so big on television, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like.
I don't know. I feel like the stage is good. Production is good because it's Swedish. But like, I don't know. I'm looking at these songs and I'm not feeling quite as good. Especially now we have the studio versions. And to be honest, the studio versions made me feel worse.
What?
So yeah, no, for real. I think
How?
I started like, and then I sort of got more unsure as time went on. And then I don't know. I think maybe it was seeing Danny Saucedo win that heat with that song made something snap in my brain. But I don't know. I've become a bit of a. What are you looking at me like that for, Laura?
Don't come for my man, yeah?
All up in the camera.
So like I said, I'm only here to wind her up. 1 minute, and I found the way in straight away.
Literally.
So anyway, Danny Saucedo. I'm not so sure about the strength.
The song does. I think it's a pretty decent national final. I think we have some quality songs, especially considering that we are picking a host entry here. So we're not trying to win. Sweden is not trying to come out here and get a double victory. We don't want it. Sweden probably doesn't want it. So I think for a host entry, they have some pretty cool choices.
I agree. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed most songs in this. Like, there was a couple obviously that stood out to me more, but as a whole, I genuinely think that, this is the example of why Sweden does well in this contest. They put so much work into this national selection. They have weeks and weeks of the heats, and like I fully enjoyed from the beginning to the end of all of them. Like maybe there was one heat that was a bit, I think it was maybe two. No, maybe it was the first one. I can't remember now which one it was. It wasn't as strong. But from then onwards, I've enjoyed pretty much every song. So, yeah.
What did you guys think of like Andere Ganse, the new Andere Ganse?
Oh, semi-final 5. It's not
Yeah,
it.
like the
Go
second
back to
round.
Anders Hansen. Yeah, don't go back to Anders Hansen. It's not working. It's just basically another semi-final that is just not gonna lie, shit. Go back to your roots. Go back to Anders Hansen. That's the way it should be, and that's the way it always will be. What the hell are you doing, SVT? What are you doing, SVT? Literally. Oh, the voting, bitch, don't get me started on the voting. Do not get me started on that voting.
I think it's just the problem is just recency bias. Like it was always going to be that people would vote for the songs they just heard rather than the song they heard a month ago. And since it just didn't make any sense, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Talking about here,
apart from Lisa being pregnant, then obviously, all right, you've got a reason. Don't send her through. She's gonna pop out a kid. Like we can't have that on stage. We need her in hospital. But the rest of the time, do what you gotta do.
Imagine she pops the baby out while performing at Eurovision. It's like,
oh my god, iconic.
I don't want to have that thought in my head.
It's part of the whole show.
I was gonna say one thing I really dislike about Melodifestivalen is like the fact that we don't actually get to hear the songs until a week before the final. I'm like, I want to be listening to them. I want to see what's doing well on TikTok, what's doing well on YouTube. You know, get a vibe from the audience. Give a chance to the songs on Spotify, because this way it really creates an opportunity for bigger artists to succeed, because they already have the support. The smaller artists don't have a chance for a few weeks on Spotify to maybe showcase, you know, to explode a bit on Spotify, and then people recognize them, and then they actually have a chance. I feel like this case really highlights the competitors that are already famous enough in Sweden that would get the support. So I don't know. I don't like the system.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, I
I never thought about it. It's
Yeah, I agree.
I think when you come to talking about the sort of the fact that it's like the established artists, I think we should also point out that Jimmy Joker Thornfeld wrote 4 of the songs that are in the final.
Yeah.
And on the rest of them, what names do you see? Thomas G. Song, Dino Madan Hodzic, Joy Deb, Linnea Deb, Jimmy Jansen. Like, there's this small set of
Cassiopeia
songwriters.
also said yes.
And they're kind of, and I think it's actually getting worse, especially since if you look at the number of songs Jimmy Joker Thornfeld has had in the Melfest final, like in the last 3 years, he's now on like 13 songs over the last 3 finals. That's really unhealthy for the competition. But
And
I think
not only with Sweden, now it's also with Luxembourg, that all these composers are also composing songs for Luxembourg. So it's going to be like a virus expanding all over Europe.
and it's just not interesting. Like I don't want to hear the same like form. This is the thing that makes me frustrated, is it's so formulaic when it doesn't need to be, because they have such an amazing music industry. They don't need to limit themselves like this. And it feels like they need to change the system slightly to stop that from happening. 1 song, 2 songs, fine. 4 is ridiculous, in my opinion.
Yeah, they should have a limit, like how many songs that you compose you can submit.
To be fair, before Jimmy Joker Thornfeld, it was actually Thomas Gierson, and then all of a sudden Gierson disappeared, and now he's come back again. So if Jimmy does that next year, it'd be a shocker. But they don't like diversity of songwriters by the looks of things. Then really, they need to delve in deep for that, and they fucking won't, and it pisses me off.
Well, guys, shall we get into our top 3s?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Now that we
Sure
are
we.
heated, now that this energy is here, Vince, I gotta give it to you. What's your 3rd place?
Oh my god, my 3rd place is Jacqueline. This performance was amazing. I think like it's a concert. She's having her own concert in the Melfest final with the stage coming up and down. The looks in the camera, she's so confident about what she's doing. She has one of the best vocals this year. There's someone singing better, but she's so good, and she's just giving me like pop star vibes. She's like ready to win. If she wins, I'll be very happy. She can be my Eurovision winner. But yeah, my 3rd place, Jacqueline.
It's also my 3rd place. I love the whole concept, and I think the best thing about Melodifestivalen is the staging of all the numbers, and this is an example of why I love Melodifestivalen. Is the camera angles, how they change the cameras and the lightings, all the visuals, and how, I don't know, it's very, very professional. And then she's singing great. She's doing with all the attitude. The song is very sexy. It's very, it's amazing with the dancers, everything. It's the kind of numbers that I really, really love. And that's it. That is something that Sweden usually only knows how to do it.
Am I the only one that thinks this staging is extremely unimaginative?
Unimaginative.
Yes, you are the only one.
Yes, you are. Because it's my 3rd place too.
Nothing about
And
this.
mine.
So, Laura, sorry, but what do you think is unimaginative? I don't know how to say that word.
Unimaginative.
Yeah, thank you. But Amer, why do you think that?
It's just like this song is so good, and I expected so much from it. And first of all, she's giving us a "Go Girl, Give Us Nothing" moment. She barely dances. She lets dancers do all the dancing. She just
But it's
standing
the
up.
attitude. See.
Yeah, but
He's
I'm not
so in
buying it.
sync,
I wanted
though.
to see those hips moving, and the hips are not moving, so I'm over it. Besides that, just like the frame on the stage, and that's it. And we got a few lights here and there, and that's it. Come on, this song could have been so much more. this could have been like a competitor with a good staging. But with this staging, it just feels like a Melfest 6th place.
Hater.
Do you get that thing where it's like
Not
Sweden
agree.
seems to-
Absolutely not agree. But
Sweden just like seems to really love these kind of like we've got a big thing. We have a box or like an extra screen. So we're going to put all this stage together, and then we're going to say, no, we don't want that stage. We're going to put another thing on it. And it's like, because there's a bunch of performances have done this year. It's like, no, we want more things on our stage. It's just like this weird, like, hey, we have loads of money and we don't know what to do with it. So everyone gets a ridiculous stage to put on top of the stage that already exists. It's happened so many times.
True.
because
Wait,
only
you've got a
because that
point.
platform, because of that box, it's not that much. It's only a prop, and I don't know. I think it's
How much is it?
what?
How much is it? I wonder. It probably costs a lot of money. All
Yeah.
of that.
My third place too. I like the song. I've had it on repeat all day. Yeah, I just think the staging side of it is, excuse me, is very simplistic, I guess you could say. It's very bare. I mean, she's got feathers sticking out of the outfit. Use them to your advantage, bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Just get a harness and fly or do something bad, bitch. But on the plus side, I do think it could do okay for Sweden. Just push your boat out and be simple. Be simple. If you want to be a simple bitch, be a simple bitch, but do it correctly. And she also reminds me of Jamelia. I don't know if anyone knows the singer Jamelia.
Jamelia, yes,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yeah, she really reminds me of Jamelia with Superstar.
Ayo,
God knows how. I think
ayo.
it's I think it's the bass chords, but yeah, she's my third place. And she's gonna put puss. So thank you, tack så mycket.
Just to clarify, I really like the song. I think one of the reasons why I'm so disappointed by the staging is because I thought the song was amazing, and I think this song deserved more. But no, you were about to say something.
Yeah, so I was gonna say I really like this as well, but it's not in my third place, and I think I would probably put it in my fourth place. But in my third place, I've got Danny Saucedo. I really liked this song from the moment I heard it, but then I heard yesterday's Heat songs, and it kind of changed how I thought about it. I love how Swedish this is. Like, it's got that Swedish house mafia thing, which you'll see I have something in common now with all of my favorites. And yeah, I think it's a really pleasant song. So, I mean, I don't think it's a winning song, but it's definitely up there for me. I think the staging was good as well. I liked it a lot, but this was a really tricky set of songs for me to.
It's not a simple staging, this one, or
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will take it right back to Jack because Jacqueline is my third place as well. Listen up and listen loud right now, Amr. That staging is cute, okay? And just because she has feathers, Laura, she cannot fly through the rafters, okay? That's
Get a
not
damn
safe. They
harness
don't
then.
have the hardware for that. But it's a cute outfit too. But like the staging doesn't need to be complex because the lyrics are complex. I wrote down epiphany in the back seat of your car. Like, you're gonna have to get that shit detailed after having an epiphany in the backseat of your car. Like, listen, the lyrics are complex. The staging don't need to be. But no, I really do love this song. I've been listening to it like crazy. It is wonderful. So my third place.
He said you're gonna need to clean that car.
That's right.
Girl, that's no epiphany. That's a one night stand and a fresh car wash.
Alan, what about you?
Yeah, my third place is Daughter.
I want you to feel me every second.
I think it's a very cute song. The staging is very simple, very cute. It's enough for the song. It gives me some Ellie Goulding vibes, which I really like. But I think that compared to the other entries, this is a bit weak. And unfortunately, once again, this year, it's not Daughter's year to go to Eurovision.
Unfortunately. When you say compared to the other songs, is compared to her other songs? Or
the other entry of 2024 in Melodifestivalen.
Okay. For
Mhm.
the other. Okay.
I
Because
guess
also for me is the weakest song of Daughter from the other songs that she bring the other years. I think is my less favorite of her. I think.
yeah, but
I think it's cool. Oh,
I was gonna say, yeah, it might be one of her weakest, but her songs have been on such a high level that even her
Yes, it's-
weakest song is still miles above most of the
Absolutely agree. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
others.
and she's not trying to like a bulletproof 2.0. She's trying something completely different. So I respect that as well.
But for example, Cry for me is one of her favorites. I really love that song. She didn't do the final with that, I think.
No,
So
No.
I guess I can go next. My third place is Medina. I don't know. This song has just good vibes. It has this positivity about it. I feel like it would be a perfect host entry. And I see you, Paco, looking at me. I know this song is like, I mean,
no, because I was thinking of I just no, it's not about you. It's not about you.
you're thinking because of the Spanish vibes, huh?
Yes, that's it. I was thinking
Exactly.
about that.
But that's the thing, like, I don't think we should be looking into limits of, oh yeah, because it's representing Sweden, it can't sound Spanish at all. Why not? We are all the logo, the thing of the, what is it called?
No, but I'm not mad about that. I'm mad about the lyrics. The lyrics are just a little bit
Yeah.
about doesn't mean nothing. Just in
Yeah, but-
Spanish. Yeah, but it's fun. But for me, it sounds more French than Spanish.
Ale, ale, ale.
Ale,
bitch.
ale, ale. For me, it's like a French song, not an Spanish song, but it's just.
To me, it just
And-
sounds like a mix of all kinds of different countries. And I
Mhm.
feel like it's one of the reasons why a lot of people would like it, because it's a very familiar sound. It sounds like a World Cup type of song. And for
Absolutely.
a entry, I feel like, listen, Sweden is not going to win. We don't want Sweden to win. So might as well bring good vibes, party vibes. This just seems like a really good choice for a host entry. And that's just me.
It's very fun. It's a very fun song. Yes. Everybody is going to celebrate that song if it's in Eurovision. So yeah.
Yeah. Gabe, I think it's just you left for the third place.
Yeah, so I'm with the majority view on this one, which is Jacqueline.
Call the police, you just stole my heart.
Now this is the kind of pop song that I can like really get into. There's this specific kind of synth that you get sometimes. So the synth, you get it on like maybe like No Church in the Wild by Jay-Z and Kanye West, maybe on like Statements had it. That specific kind of slightly guitar-y synth just like scratches my brain in all the right ways. I also think as far as pop songs go in Melfest this year, although I'm about to when it comes to my second place, it is much less adventurous than this one. This one is slightly more adventurous, has slightly more about it. There are some things I like about the staging, but at the same time, I do kind of agree. Like, I do wonder whether if she's not dancing all that much, we know they have good staging directors. Maybe is that an indication that she was maybe struggling to dance more and they had to pull it back a little bit? I don't know. I'm just spreading wild speculation. But yeah, no, I think it's a solid song. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a Eurovision entry, and I don't think it's going to win Melfest either. But I would listen to it again, which puts it above several songs in the lineup for me. So I enjoyed this one, and I hope she comes back as well, because we need to see like more artists who are not in the sort of established crop of Melfest artists reaching the top, and I think she's got the potential to do it.
Second place is Noosh. You want to start us off?
Yeah.
You seem excited.
You mentioned Medina, so I feel like I should go next because that's my second place. Oh, this is so good, guys. Like, it's so fun. I mean, you pretty much said everything that I was gonna say in terms of like, it's just so feel good. I like how it's so unique for Sweden to have something like this. People will second look at it and be like, okay, like this is coming out of Sweden, not what we expected. It's not a winning song, but it's definitely something that would fit really well in this year's contest. And I think it does kind of stand out from anything else that we have. Like, nothing else would be like this. And that explosion at the end as well, like it continuously builds this song. It doesn't just stay in one place. I feel anyway. Yeah, and it has that key change in it. It really does have everything I think a Eurovision song should have. And yeah, it's colorful, it's bright. I love it. I really love it.
Lovely.
Don't rush it once, guys. Fuck.
Laura, you can go.
Marcus och Martinez. I do really, really like that song. To be fair, if I'm brutally honest, I like the last, like, I guess you say like 40 seconds more than the whole thing. But the production level, fucking hell. That is the best production I've seen at the whole of this season of Melfest, if I'm honest. Probably the only decent bit of production I've seen at the whole of Melfest this year, and I've been watching Melfest since 2011, so that's saying something. But that song just gets stuck in my head, like the hook on that song, I can't get it out of my head, and I feel like I'm an addict and I need rehab. I'm not gonna lie. But I do feel like it could be their year, even though they're from Norway. I do feel like it could be their year to represent Sweden, and I actually wouldn't be mad if I'm honest with you. I'd actually really support my home country. So yeah, that's my second.
Well, I can go next because it's also my second place. I really like their energy. I really like this post-chorus beat, like the hard beat. It's gives me like spaceship vibe somehow. I don't know how to explain, but
A spaceship? A spaceship?
yeah, when I listen to this, I just feel like I'm in a spaceship in space, and like this, I don't know, like this robotic vibe or something. It reminds me a bit of Malta's Junior Eurovision entry, Diamonds in the Sky. I don't know if you
Diamonds
remember.
in the sky. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's the same space vibe. I don't know how to explain. Yeah, even though they are not my favorite, I think they have the biggest chance to do well in Eurovision.
This is from Russia and Junior Eurovision. They look like this. This is Space Sound, right? Or you
Yeah.
can see the outfits.
hmm
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like that.
Okay, my second place is Maria Sur. I think that I have the same reasons for all my favorite songs this year. I think the production, the staging elevates absolutely all the songs. I maybe I'm a little bit agree with Gabe about the level of the songs this year. Maybe I think we don't have hits or that kind of hits that we love about Sweden. But the stagings are so cool, so good that they make an upgrade to the songs, and I think this is the case. I think that Maria Sur with these lasers, I think I just realized that when I see lasers in a song, I'm into that song absolutely instantaneously. I love lasers in a song. So, and when this song started with those lasers, I said, yes, I want that. I want that. No, she got the attitude. She's smiling. She's dancing. I love it. The beat, I love that kind of music. Electronic music is my favorite kind of music. What else to say? That she made an improvement from last year to this year. It's amazing. So for sure, she's going to be one of the several years to repeat in the next years.
I think she's my second place too. I think I really agree with everything you said. I think as well this is one good thing about returning artists. I mean, we got it a little bit with Malu Pritz. I know she's not been back for a couple of years, but hopefully we'll see her again. It's actually really exciting to see young artists develop. And it's actually quite refreshing that Melfest doesn't kind of burn artists out in the way a lot of other national selections do. So what we've seen from Maria Sir, in my opinion, is a massive step forward in her stage presence, in her abilities since last year. And I think we can keep expecting those step forwards. I think also, unlike every other returning artist in the show, her song is better than her previous work. I love this too. It kind of gives me a bit like Hera Bjork 2010 kind of vibes, but I really like that. That's a sound that really like reminds me of the kind of music I listened to as a kid. And like I say, she's just such a talented singer. So she's my second place. I think the lyrics are a little bit silly. Like, it seems a bit strange to go from "I never think of you" to "Will you love me when I'm gone?" If you never think of them, why do you care if they love you or not? Like, it's very much giving, I'm not over it, but I'm going to get drunk on Friday night and text him, you know? Like,
It's a booty call.
But
choose a struggle, you know?
Isn't
Pick
that what
one.
life is about? Saying you're over something, but then texting them like
That's right.
it's just being human.
it's pop music. Who cares about the lyrics?
Yeah, that is so true.
Usually the best pop songs never has sense about the lyrics. It's like one of my favorite songs in my life is from Ace of Base, and they say life is demanding without understanding in others. It's like, what the fuck does mean? It's like
And like, even in a Eurovision context, I loved, for example, you know, Echo Iru's song last year. I loved that song. Did it make any sense? Not at all. It was still great.
that's it.
Sometimes you just need a mindless pop banger, and I loved it. Anyway, yeah.
I mean, guys, our winner last year literally said violence playing and the angels crying. Like, literally rhymed two words that made sense, but still won Eurovision. So I can go with my second place then. My second place is Dotter.
I want you to feel me every second.
And I've loved every single one of her entries in Melodifestivalen, and probably my favorite Melodifestivalen entrant ever, just because she constantly brings quality. This one feels so different than what she's done before. It feels so raw. It feels so emotional, and it's just, I love these types of songs in Eurovision that, in a way, they feel a bit anthemic. Like, it's a ballad that feels anthemic, and I am always looking forward to at least one song like this to be in Eurovision, just because it brings this unique energy, and it really creates a moment on the stage that makes you kind of forget about all the other performances that happened before it, and you're like, okay, this is a moment. And I feel like that's something that this song brings. Obviously, in the semifinals, she didn't perform well. She was sick. But I think in the finals, she could really show us and give us that moment that we need from her. And to me, it just feels like this song feels like a conclusion of a Sweden trilogy, of first being Sweden 2022 with Cornelia Jacobs, then Loreen Tattoo, and then this song. It literally feels like a trilogy. All those three songs have that anthemic ballad female sound. It just is a moment on the stage. I feel like I need this to complete it, because you don't want to leave a good series on just 2 books. You want to make it 3. You want to make it 3.
That made a lot of sense to me. Like,
Very
just
poetic.
appreciate that insight. No, because that was a great way to describe it.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay, I'll go ahead and go next real fast. I'll be short. My second place is Cassiopeia with Give My Heart a Break.
Give my heart a break.
I was like so up in the air about this song. When the opening shot, I was like, okay, it's going to be silly. I don't like silly shit, so I'm not going to like it. But then it actually ended up really taking my heart. Like, I almost shed a tear listening to this song. I'm like, what the hell? Am I crazy? But like, it just has this like desperation, but like a lunacy about it. Like, it's like, seriously, please give me a break. Like, I'm on my last straw here. You know what I mean? So I just love it because the music is a little more happy-go-lucky, while the lyrics are like, seriously, please, like, I'm over this. Like, give me a break. So I just appreciate that kind of juxtaposition.
Does anyone else think it sounds like Sims when you're building a home?
Like what?
Now you say it, yeah.
I didn't think of it,
Okay.
but
Like
The
what?
violin-
Nush?
Sims, the game Sims. When
I
you
didn't
build a
play that
house.
game. Oh,
Oh
okay.
God, you missed out halfway. No, it's such a great game, but it does kind of sound like the melody. I loved this song. I think it was great. So
Uh-huh.
happy,
Oh,
like
yeah.
so happy. I was smiling from ear to ear at the end of it.
Who's left for second places?
Me, and I'm gonna say an artist that nobody has said in this whole video so far. I'm gonna say my second place is Annika Vicky Halder. She performed
Oh,
yesterday with the song
yeah.
Lights. Actually, the whole time you're making this video, I hear lights, lights. Stuck in my head since she performed it. I'm so proud she made it almost, she passed almost Medina, and she's going to the finals. She's like the underdog. We didn't know her. So I want to just say her vocals are amazing. The
Amazing.
staging is easy. Like she doesn't have Marcus Martinez staging, which still, I think I don't speak Swedish. Like the introduction, I felt like she was very insecure. Now she's on this big stage. I felt that when she was singing Lights. Just prediction. If she wins, I will love it, but I don't think so. But it's so good. I don't know. It's so powerful.
Well, I guess we're moving on to our first places. Who would like to start us off?
I can do it. I can.
For-
Okay. My first place, without doubt, without doubting at all, is Marcus and Martinus, Unforgettable. Oh my God. I feel like a teenage girl fan with these guys. I can start screaming and paint my face with two M's in my face. And
Oh my
yes,
God.
like
Please
you
do
know,
that.
yes, that I will do without problems with it. I really feel like a fan, a teenage girl fan with these guys. I loved Air last year. I was that song and that stage is blows my mind. This year is I think is even better. The song is not better. I prefer Air, but the staging of this year is, oh my God, what they did. Everything. I don't know how to describe it because it's everything. It's that panels, lateral panels, that zenithal focus from the roof, the dancers, how they introduce the dancers, the attitude. I don't know that. It reminds me like Matrix in the 2000s. Some kind of, I don't know. Amazing. I really love it. Everything. Everything. And for sure I want they to win and to go to Eurovision.
Oh my God, agreed 100%. I'm just gonna take a break. I am obsessed with this song. And the performance, specifically the performance, adds to the song. I think if the song was by itself without that, it wouldn't have had nearly as an impact as it has. But yeah, I was like captivated by that whole like alleyway thing. I don't even know what you call it. And just the angles from the top, the LEDs, their voices seem pretty good. And then the melody kicks in. And it's like Swedish House Mafia, Greyhound. Like that's what I'm getting out of this one. Like do do do. Like it's so good. It's so good. And like yeah, on my playlist. And I think that the only thing I would change about this is right at the end have like an explosion, like kind of like how Medina did right at the end. I would like to see that because it didn't really have that right at the end. But other than that, 100% can see this in Eurovision. I think it will fit as well very nicely in this year's contest, and I hope it does go. I really hope so.
I wanted just to mention it's my honorable mention. It's not in my top 3, but I do see the quality here. But for me, it's like something that Laura mentioned, the last 20 seconds of this song. Oh my God, I wished there was more of that in this song because those last 20 seconds were amazing.
But happens the same last year. I miss one chorus, an extra chorus at the end, and it happens the same the last year. Air finished like the song needed an extra chorus at the end of the song, and it happens the same with this song. And I think the problem is the 3 minutes. So
Yeah.
maybe they publish an extended version with an extra chorus, but I don't know. Yes, it happens the same.
My winner is also Marcus Martinez. I agree with what everyone said. It's like the amazing staging. The song itself is good, but the staging lifts it up. I'm rooting for the twins. I'm a twin, so I feel connection. And I am so curious how the Norwegian people will react if this goes for Sweden and does better in Eurovision than Norway. I can't wait. Sweden, you get my vote.
Something happened last year with Norway about Marcus and Martinus participating in Melodifestivalen.
No, I mean if they go to Eurovision and get like a better
okay.
results than Norway in the finals.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to just say, yeah, also for me, Marcus and Martinez. Sweden clearly so outraged at the fact that another Scandinavian country has sent a song in their native language, that they've taken a duo from that country and are now definitely going to send them to Eurovision to sing a song in English. Now, in all seriousness, I think this is a really, really great song. I don't think it's on the level of Air, which I thought would have challenged for the win at Eurovision. I don't think this is going to do that, but like, this is, in my opinion, clearly the best package, clearly the best song, clearly the best staging and production. There's a really solid package. It has a chance at top 5 at Eurovision. Again, though, like, I do just want to say, for me, I was hoping for more because it's super formulaic and it's really similar to Air. So I'd like to see something new from them if they come back. I don't know if they will, if they win, but it's still my winner. It's still clearly my winner. And I think from my opinion, I think it has to be what they send to Eurovision.
Okay, I think I can go next. My winner is Dani Saucedo and the song Happy That You Found Me. This is like exactly my kind of song. This is exactly what I love to listen. As Nush said before, it gives like the Swedish House Mafia 2012 beat vibe that I really, really, really enjoy. It could like give my ear like an orgasm or something like this. Yeah, like it gives me pleasure, let's put it that way. I've listened to this song maybe 40 times today. It's just everything about the song makes me happy. The lyrics, the melody, Dani also makes me very happy. And it just feels so good. You know, sometimes life is a journey that is not always easy, but this song is making my journey easier.
Oh,
And
that's beautiful.
yeah, no, but that's true. Like when I listen to it, I'm like, oh, life is so good. It's
Dani Saucedo have, I don't know how, but he should to listen these words. I don't know.
Oh, I hope so. I'm free anytime. So yeah, there is just something in the song that activates my joy. And that's why it's my first place.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
So cute.
We're getting so poetic today, guys. Love it.
Oh, I'll lead on for that then because it's my first. I've always been a Danny girly and always will be a Danny girly since he entered within the club. It is literally like a trilogy. It's like the end chapter from In the Club, amazing, and then Happy That You Found Me. All right, in rehearsal, you did see the set fall right on its ass, and I found that absolutely hilarious.
So
but it's
what?
a song that I have on repeat. So in the rehearsal, there's a rehearsal clip, and he's got the arch from In the Club. And as he's gone up the stairs, the set's just gone straight on the
I
floor.
thought I wasn't sure if it was meant to be part of the actual performance.
No,
Wait,
it wasn't.
that wasn't part of the. I thought that was meant to happen.
Hey,
I thought so.
it was funny meant to happen.
I thought this was
What?
part of the number.
No,
also.
it just fell.
Are you sure, Laura?
No.
I got told it just fell.
I think that's a part of the performance.
Because it did it in the
I'll
live
watch
show
it
as
again.
well. Although that was part of the problem, that it looked like it was an accident.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love him. I've always loved him from In the Club, In Love with Another, In Your Eyes, Delirious, In My Head to this one. I will be a Danny girl for the day I die, and he deserves to go to Eurovision because I don't know how many more times he can try. He's tried in Swedish, he's tried in English. What does he need to do next? Spanish, bloody, I don't know, French, Punjabi, I don't know, man. Danny just needs to go. Literally. Ja älskar dig, Danny. Det här är min rösta.
I guess I can go next. My first place is Maria Sir. It's such a big surprise. Like, can we talk about this glow up? I mean, she went from a basic ballad that I couldn't care less about to the banger of the season. And that performance and those lasers, I don't know. I think it was Paco that said, like, whenever I see lasers, I fall in love. Same. Whenever I see lasers, I'm in love. And she executed them so well. This performance just works. And I mean, I don't know, in past Eurovisions, I don't think like lasers were available because I know there were some artists that wanted to use them, but they couldn't. This year it's in Sweden, and we know Sweden loves their lasers. So it would be kind of a shame to not send an act with lasers. So we have a perfect option here. Maria Sir, the song, I mean, the lyrics make no sense, but is that gonna stop me from literally listening to this all day long and bopping and dancing and singing? And y'all, I love this. I just do.
Well, I can go. I'll keep it brief. My winner is Daughter.
I want you to feel me every second.
Now I will say, Amr, you pretty much took all the words out of my mouth that I could speak, but I will say, I don't think the song is ready to go as is. Did somebody say she was sick or was somebody else sick?
She was sick.
No, she was
She was
ill.
sick too.
Okay, so that'll be better. I'll say I don't love the outfit. It looks a little athleisure for me. I think we could find something a little bit different than that. And then the opening shot is a little bit vexing because she's just like all up in the camera, just like kind of rocking, but you don't know she's on top of the piano. And I'm just like, okay, we can rethink that. Let's take that one back to the drawing board. But other than that, I think this song has a really good melody, really good potential to be an impactful entry. So it's my number one.
I think she's changing, by the way, the piano. I saw something on her story today. She's making it more glitter or something, I guess. That's cool. But maybe they hear this advice, so we have to put this video online. They can hear advice from you.
That's right. They need to hear what I've just said.
Yeah.
I definitely agree that there is something missing to this performance because she's going for that kind of intimate vibe, but there is something is missing there. But I'm sure she could do it, and I'm sure for Eurovision could really be a moment.
I feel like her and Theodora could be besties. Thinking about it now.
For sure.
I do. I feel like they're on the same wavelength. And
They
the same
are,
vibe.
no, that it's
They
the
literally really
material
are.
of ripped clothing kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like, who's your designer? Can they make me an outfit? Same to you. You know what I mean? I feel like they get on really well.
Now that I think about it, maybe I don't want Dotter to win because she would be competition for Theodora, and we don't want none of that.
Yeah.
At least I don't want none of that.
Neither do I. She's my number one. I'm gonna go, hey.
That's the thing, comparing those two. Theodora takes the cake, I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
Oh, Theodora takes the cake. It's just that Dotter would take some of the votes because right now Theodora has no direct competition. So
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my God. I was thinking we were talking about the Romanian outfit from last year, but it's Serbia this year.
No.
What?
Not Theodore. Not
I
Theodore.
thought the daughter's outfit. Oh, okay.
Theodora.
No, we're not on about the exes from last year.
But I haven't not heard Serbia, so it's not connected in my brain yet. But Serbia, go you.
has everyone done their number ones?
We.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think
Any last thoughts regarding Melfest?
Any of you is coming next week?
You're going?
Yes, with Shane and Georgie.
So you Shane and Georgie going?
Wait,
Oh my
where?
God, so fun.
At the Melfest weekend.
Oh,
Final. Although I do want to do an honourable shout out to Liamo. I do think that's a very, very good and well perfected song, and his vocals really show in that one. So yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Girl!
One thought I have above all else for this is like, the show's good. Everyone knows the show is good. The songs are good. The thing is, I think we all should give them the money and the investment in this and the amount of experience they have. The standard, if you want to be considered like a top tier, unbeatable national final that sets the standard for everyone else, okay, fine. Why is Serbia able to put on a more varied show than you? Why is Finland able to put on a more varied show than you? Can you compete with Sanremo on quality? If the answer to those questions are all no, they don't. So, in my opinion, you've got to like the Swedish music industry is so strong, and there are so many artists that they could get involved, so many different genres of music that I'd love to see a Melodifestivalen. It'll make the show better, and we don't have to sacrifice the pop banger factory in order to do it. You just have to enable those things more. I feel like maybe it's the voting system or something in a minute. It feels like there's a race to the middle of the road, and almost everyone is participating in it, except some acts like Circus X, who then got paid dust. Like, and I just think you've got to think about how you encourage more variety here, because I really love some of the pop stuff in Melodifestivalen. You have like 5 heats of 6 songs each. You can get more genres into that. Like, if UMK can do more genres in 7 songs, you know, if you look at some of the stuff in Serbia, where is Sweden's avant-garde pop in 7/8? Like, where is that stuff? Like, I know it's out there, so give me it. Where are the goods? So just be adventurous, do something exciting, do something interesting. Like, please, you have so much money, use it.
But the thing is that they have 30 spots, so 30 songs. They can make the effort to bring 5 or 6 very different or very evolved or very contemporary songs. You know, because for me, all the Swedish pop songs that Melodifestivalen bring us is like the same kind of pop that we are listening from last 10 years, and I need some more evolution. I don't need that all the songs be that evolution, but maybe 5 or 6 songs can be more contemporary or more risky, more different. I don't know. That's in that point I agree with Gabe.
I also love the hype about Ganila. Everyone was so hyped about her. Like the lady, the older lady, Sweden was mad about her. They went crazy. I love it.
La
She's
la
very well
Ganilla.
known over there as well. She's basically like, you know, like the royal, like, what is it, Real Housewives. She's basically like one of them over there and just does loads of reality TV. But she's also been living in America. So when she's gone back, there was a bit of a scandal with her on Aftonbladet, which is a Swedish tabloid. And yeah, that's why she's so well known and people love her. But she's sassy as fuck. She's like Luann from Real Housewives. And with a little bit of Ramona.
A little manly.
Yeah, it's just vanilla is vanilla.
And she's wanted for tax fraud as well. Like, I think that really adds something. The fact that her hotel room got raided because she had paid her tax.
That story is amazing.
I didn't want to say it on camera in case we got in trouble, but from Aftonbladet, but yeah, that is basically the scandal. She's not paid her tax in years, so she fucks off to LA. She's living her best mob wife life.
But I think we extradite. Like, if they catch her, they'll send her ass right back to prison in Sweden.
She's fucked.
I'm just saying, like, she better lay low for a little while. Like, let it die.
She's like, I need to lay low.
Dangerous.
Signs up for Melodifestivalen.
Right.
Legit.
Hide in plain sight.
But guys, I guess that's it for our Melfest video. Thank you all so much for watching. Also, if y'all are in the live chat right now, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all a lot. Even if you're watching later, that is also okay. We appreciate y'all too. I did want to mention, in case you're interested, we do have a Discord channel, our ESET Discord channel, where if you want to chat with a bunch of other Euro fans. It's like a group, it has hundreds of members. So if you're looking for a community of people you can talk about Eurovision with, the link is down below. You can go ahead and join our ESCT Discord. And then besides that, I mean, if you watched this entire video and you still haven't subscribed to these people, what are you doing? I always say that, but what are you doing? They're also amazing. Let me go through them once more. We got Noosh 101, Jordan Davis, Alan Torres, Slavendic, Chico Toxico, Vinseurovision, and ESC Gabe. Give all of them click that subscribe button and you're gonna enjoy their videos. Trust me. I mean, I'm subscribed to all of them, so I wouldn't be saying it if I wasn't either. And yeah, that is about it for this video. And we're gonna see you guys in our next one.
Yes,
Yeah.
with all the next one will be with just all the
Barcelona.
Eurovision songs published. I
Yeah.
think because all the
Yes.
national finals
Yeah.
are yet finished. So
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let the
Oh,
games
And
begin.
we're gonna start reviewing the ESC songs.
yeah.
Also, Barcelona. We can do a
Oh,
little
whoa,
vlog in
whoa,
Barcelona.
whoa. Get
Yes.
ready for
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But bye, guys.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.